guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ebony.
I'm Erica.
And today we have another hair video coming up for you. This one's a little bit different because we're going to talk about our hair journey.
Like from when we were born all the way up till now.
Yeah, because we are coming up on our relaxer, by the way, and so we figured we might as well just kind of go back to where it all began.
I guess like see the progress between each years and stuff, and like see our differences of what we did then and then what we're doing now.
Also, we do have a hair and a relaxer update coming when we get our relaxer, and it's going to be like Q&A style. So in this video, if you have any questions about our hair, you can leave the questions down below in the comments, and we'll answer them in the video. I think it'll come out next month or so when we get our relaxer. So yeah, just leave your questions below and we'll take a look at them.
Alrighty, so we're just gonna get started from when we were born all the way up until now.
So when we were babies, we were born with a lot of hair.
Yeah, and it was like curly and like,
yeah, it was curly and soft,
like most babies.
Yeah. And then as we, obviously got older, our hair turned coarse, and our mom, she had like a set routine for us and stuff. So she would wash our hair and then she let it air dry.
Yeah, and then she would
plait it up.
5 plaits or something, one here, one in the middle, then 2 down here.
Yeah, and those plaits, they would air dry. And so then after they dried, she would take a hot comb or straightening comb, and it wasn't just any straightening comb; it was the one on the stove, the one you put on the stove,
the one that gets really hot.
Yeah, and so she would take that and then she straighten her hair to make it manageable, and then she would plait it up again. So pretty much from like preschool all the way through elementary, we wore our hair in plaits or braids, which you would say, or cornrows, and she would do like different styles with
braids and cornrows and stuff,
and occasionally she would wear our hair. She would let us wear our hair a loose.
That's what we call it, loose. When did we wear our hair loose?
Like, Mom, can we wear our hair a loose? It was called a loose, and a loose meant out and straight.
Yeah.
And occasionally we would do that for like maybe picture day or Easter, or like I don't know, any kind of.
It wasn't that often.
Yeah,
because we had a lot of hair. It was just thick, and it wasn't naturally straight.
One thing she was very consistent about was greasing our scalp. She didn't do it. She did it like once a week.
It was like Sunday. Sunday was grease day.
Yeah.
Comment below if y'all had grease days.
Yeah.
Like your mom or somebody would grease your hair.
And what was your favorite grease?
Mine was Blue Magic.
Blue Magic. I love Blue Magic. Pink lotion. She was all about the pink lotion as well. Especially when she had to put our hair up in a bun, because then with the brush, the pink lotion kind of helped it go up. So if y'all remember pink lotion and grease, just let us know. Alright, now it's middle school age years, and we went through sort of like a tomboy phase.
Yeah, we went to like sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Just being active.
And we played a lot of basketball and stuff, so we were pretty much no fuss about our hair.
And we were kind of doing it ourselves at this point.
Yeah, at this point we were, our mom, she would still wash our hair. I don't think we were washing our hair in middle school. Yeah, so she would still wash our hair, and this time instead of letting our hair air dry, she would start blow drying it, and that's how we got it, kind of straight. But she never flat ironed it.
Yeah, she never flat ironed it. Did she ever straighten it?
Occasionally, but it was always like blow dried it straight. She blow dried it straight
because she put grease in, and the grease would make it straight.
Yeah, so. Pretty much didn't do much to our hair. We always wore it in like a bun at the bottom of our head and stuff, and it was just
a ponytail or something, like some kind of plaited ponytail or something like that.
And we were just good to go. And then we got bangs. I think it was around 7th grade we got bangs and stuff, so that was our little experiment right there.
So to me they were horrendous.
And we had curlicue bangs, then we had real bangs, and then we let our bangs grow out, and then around 13 years old, our mom had enough. She was like, y'all getting a relaxer.
And we had been asking for a relaxer anyway.
Finally, around 13 years old,
finally let us have a relaxer.
So yeah, we used the kitty perm just for me for
I remember
a while.
my first relaxer, ours was different. Mine was just for me. Yours was something beautiful. Because she couldn't find 2 just for me.
Yeah, she sure couldn't.
So,
yeah. And then we moved on to adult perms after a while, because the kitty perms weren't really taking well to our hair. Our hair was just still kind of still coarse and stuff, so our mom was like, well, let's just try the adult perm. So we used Optimum for a long time, and Optimum really worked well with our hair. And she was relaxing our hair every 3 months. Back then we were doing every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
Okay, so our hair really took well to the relaxers, and she still kept her routine up,
she would still wash her hair, and then every 3 months we'd get the relaxer. I think she washed her hair maybe twice a month. I think she did it twice a month. Oh, how things change. And also still around those years, I think we only went to the salon twice. She always did our hair and just kept I think that's what contributed to the health of our hair, that our mom did it and that we didn't go to the salon and let other people
mess with it. And also her keeping it in plaits and braids in our hair so long, I think that helped us as well because we weren't messing with it.
It was
always
like low
combing
manipulation style.
Exactly. So our hair was able to just kind of flourish and stuff with it being in like braids or something like that and stuff. And we weren't putting stuff in our hair and all that stuff. So yeah.
So next are our high school years, and again, we were still doing our own hair.
Yeah, but this time we were actually washing our own hair. Our mom would occasionally wash our hair, but
no, this is what she would do.
Yeah.
We would wash it, and then we would ask her to blow dry it because I could not, for the life of me, I hated blow drying my hair. I felt like I was breaking it off, and I don't know, I just hated blow drying my hair.
Yeah.
Sometimes I did blow dry myself, I hated it, but most of the time I asked her to do it when she got home from work. And that's like,
and she only did it at her own convenience. Yeah, we weren't flat ironing our hair still.
We was still blow drying it straight. So we never put any extra heat to it after the blow dry.
We would grease our own scalp at this point as well. My mom wasn't doing it.
And another thing we were getting into was reading like the black hair magazines.
Oh yeah,
we all these magazines for styles and everything. We
Yeah.
started to get into like, you know, researching hair care and all that.
Yeah. Another thing that we saw, this is funny because we saw a nice style, but it was with weave or whatever. So we went to the store and bought a pack of hair, and we went to our mom like, can you please put this in our hair? Now mind you, our hair was long at this point.
It was
and
it was probably like up to here.
so she tried to put the weave in. I think she had an instructional. I don't know what she had. I don't know. But it just was not working. It did not work.
It didn't work out.
We just stayed rocking our own hair.
And then moving on to our college years, we were living in the dorms. We weren't living at home anymore.
But home was still like 10-15 minutes away.
So we would always go home for
Wash our hair. Yeah. And we were washing our hair, and like we still kept up with Mom, can you wash our hair?
Yeah,
And
so
she
same
felt
blow
like
dry, same wash blow dry routine, whatever.
like after a while my mom was noticing that I had breakage. She kept telling me like, yeah, breakage in the back of your hair, because occasionally she would still do our hair and everything. By the way, she was still doing our relaxers at this point. So yeah, but yeah, she noticed I had breakage back here. Erica didn't have breakage, but I did. And so she thought that it was maybe stress, or maybe it was the way I was blow drying my hair, because back then I was blow drying my hair and I was doing it so much and I had it on high heat, and I always wanted it straight. And then like even when I didn't have to wash my hair, I would still blow dry it on high heat for so long and stuff. And then she thought it may have been stress because it was my freshman year of college. So my mom's like, just find something with vitamin E or tea tree. I think she found something too. I can't remember what it was, but she kind of like took my hair under her wing or whatever, and she got it back to what it was. I ended up getting a trim as well. She recommended I get a trim, and so that kind of got us into another thing that kind of got us into taking our hair was going to great clips.
They actually did pretty well, you know.
Yeah, great
reviews about them, but they were actually pretty good with our hair and everything, and I was happy because I didn't have to do my hair.
Yeah, Great Clips was our go-to salon, and that was kind of like the start of us starting to go to salons to get our hair washed, because we were getting lazy at this point with our hair.
And because, you know, we're in school, we're also like doing other extracurricular things. And also, while we were at the salon, we would also question what products they were using and stuff.
I think it was around college, yeah, we started using oil and stuff, because we were asking around like, asking people, what do you put in your hair? And everybody started mentioning oils. And we were like, well, we're still using grease. Grease is good for you, but the way we were using it, we were just packing on, and we didn't know a happy medium between anything.
We gradually, you know, went away from using grease and started using lightweight oils and everything. So, and also during our college years, I learned how to wrap my hair. Okay, so what we were doing when we would go to sleep is that we would put it in plaits and we would put it in a scarf and go to sleep.
Wrapping our hair, finding out how to wrap our hair was really crucial in like keeping our hair straight and not messing with it, and you know, trying to blow dry to keep it straight, because we really like that straight look and not really mess with it too much. Yeah, ever since then we've been wrapping our hair, and you know, then we comb it down in the morning and stuff, and it'll still have that straight style and everything. So yeah, that was another thing that we discovered. College years are years to discover it. Yeah. And once again, we got bangs. You know, we did that our junior year of college.
Junior year was the year of side swept bangs, and we wanted those because everybody else had them. So, so when we were on our internship in Florida, in Orlando, we went to Great Clips, and they gave us side swept bangs. Again, let the bangs just grow out. So that was an experiment, and it was just, I don't.
Alright, so a couple years after college, we moved to New York. And the thing with moving to another state is we were still used to our mom doing our relaxers. Yeah. So we were like, man, who's going to do our relaxers? There was no coming home every 3 months from New York to Virginia to say, hi mom, can you do a relaxer? No. So we had to find someone that we trusted. And so luckily, our friend told us about this guy named Alan that has a shop in Ricky's Salon. I don't know if y'all remember Ricky's.
It's on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, and it's a beauty supply store, and he had a shop in the back of the store, and it was in the Upper West Side, like Erica mentioned. And yeah, so he pretty much kind of took our hair. He was the only one we trusted with our hair. He was so good. And he's the one that actually told us that we don't need to get relaxers every 3 months. He did blowouts on us like consistently, and they were like the products he used would make it straight and it would last and everything. So he told us that we didn't really need blowouts, perm relaxers every 3 months as frequently as we were getting them.
Yeah.
So that's when we started getting blowouts more frequently,
And then
instead of relaxers.
cutting back on relaxers.
And that's when we started our gradual stretch of our relaxers. So
I remember with him, we were getting relaxers twice a year.
2 or 3 times. I think it was two times a year at that point. And he was doing deep conditions, he was doing protein treatments, you know, the stuff that we needed to kind of keep our hair still in tip-top shape while it was being stretched from the relaxer. So yeah, he was great and stuff. He was like how Lisa is to us now. He was like, you know, pretty much our go-to person in New York for our hair. And he was the only one that we trusted to do our relaxers or do anything to our hair. Once we went to a salon and someone that was really good with hair and kind of told us what we needed to do, I think that's when, you know, our hair started to kind of, you know, get its groove back and stuff. And start growing, getting more healthy and everything. So after 2 years in New York, we moved to California, to Los Angeles, and we had a daunting task all over finding someone else to do our hair. We're like, oh, we gotta do this again. Who is gonna do our hair? And who's gonna live up to our?
It's never when you actually find the person. It's always when somebody recommends that person to you. And that's what happened in New York, and it happened in Los Angeles, here in Los Angeles as well. The lady we were subletting from, she knew of Lisa from
Status Salon.
And she told us about her because her hair always looked nice. The girl that sublet the apartment, or let us sublet the apartment, her hair always looked nice. So we would ask her and stuff, and she told us it was Lisa, and it took us about a month to go there, I think.
Yeah.
So we finally went to Lisa, and we never looked back. Like, we love Lisa. We love going to her.
We're with her to this day. And she takes care of our hair with the treatments and all this stuff, the relaxers, and we'll be going to her for our relaxer again. And so yeah, she's just amazing, and we're so happy we were able to find someone, you know, that could do our hair. And it was here in LA that we did our longest stretch for our relaxers. It was a 13-month stretch. That was the longest we ever done. And yeah, Lisa told us we need to cut back on that. So we are doing like a 8-month stretch, like the 8-9 months and stuff. We aren't going to stretch it that long anymore. But yeah,
we're going to go back to twice
a year. Twice a year maybe, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, and our hair is still doing really well with her and stuff. She keeps up with we keep up with the trims with her. Treatments. Yeah, everything. All the good stuff. So yeah, and that brings us to now. And I hope you guys enjoyed our hair journey from when we were babies all the way to now. If you have any questions about our hair, like we mentioned, leave it in the comments below, and we're going to answer it in our Q&A hair relaxer update video coming up. We're so excited. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe down below so you won't miss out. Yes. Alrighty, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.